And then there's our resources. You know, people might say, well, how does developing our resources make life more affordable? Well, it's really simple. If we were selling more of our resources to the world, our dollar would be at par. And a stronger dollar would mean that absolutely everything that you buy that is internationally priced, that includes energy or food, would be significantly cheaper. That's one of the reasons why life is so much more affordable south of the border. They have a much stronger dollar. But unfortunately, we have seen our energy and resource sector under attack by government bureaucracy and high taxes. The 9 bad liberal laws that make it uncompetitive for us to develop our resources. You know, we should be the richest and most affordable country in the world. We have the 3rd biggest supply of oil. We're the 5th in natural gas. We are 1st for uranium, for potash, for fresh water. We have the longest oceanic coastline, the shortest shipping distance to both Asia and Europe from the Americas. These massive natural advantages should be harnessed to enrich our people and empower them with stronger take-home pay and more affordable energy and other goods. The government, though, stands in the way. Canada has the 2nd slowest permits of any country in the OECD to get major projects approved. In fact, in Canada today, it takes 18 years on average to get a mine approved. 18 years. So if you had a child today, they would be age of majority before, and you applied for a mine at the same time as they were born. They'd be age of majority before the shovels ever get into the ground. It takes, for example, 14 years to get an LNG plant approved. In the last decade, the Liberals have allowed only, well, it was actually approved by Harper. There's only been 1 LNG plant completed in Canada. There's been 8 south of the border in the United States. And in that same time period, the Qataris have doubled their natural gas production, and the Germans built an import terminal for natural gas within 194 days from concept to completion, not to permitting, to the thing being fully built. Here in Canada, as I said, it takes 17 years just to get the permit in the ground. So the problem? Too much bureaucracy. Mark Carney's solution? Add another bureaucracy. He's created yet another bureaucracy, a new bureaucratic hurdle for miners and oil and gas enterprises and other resource companies to jump through in order to get anything approved. And yet again today, instead of getting things done, Mark Carney was standing up doing photo ops, announcing that he's going to approve a bunch of projects that were already going to happen. One of them, the Sisson mine in the East Coast, this mine, there was a Liberal minister, Dominic LeBlanc, who said that his government was going to make sure this project got underway within a year, and that was back in 2017. Now today, Mark Carney is re-announcing that same Liberal promise. You know, most of these projects were on the verge of happening anyway, as they have already gone through years and years of Liberal bureaucracy. So Mark Carney is really, when it comes to getting projects approved, he's kind of like the rooster who thinks that he made the sun go up just because he crowed when the sun went up, right? He's not actually getting anything done. He's just showing up to take credit for things that were going to happen anyway. What we actually need the government to do is something very simple. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, remove the 9 Liberal laws that impose high taxes and bureaucratic delays. Get out of the way, repeal C-69, the No New Pipelines law, C-48, the ban on offshore oil shipping, the industrial carbon tax, the energy cap. Remove all of these obstacles so that our builders can build, our investors can invest, our workers can work, and Canada can take back control of its resource future. That's what the government needs to do.